Hello, welcome to my channel Study Point. I am Neema Sati and I will be teaching you science and math subject in this platform for 9th and 10th standard and for CBSC and Maharashtra State Board. As all of you know, in this lockdown, schools are not working and students are surfing online for solution. So on the demand of my students, I created this channel based on their doubts to clear them. You can also ask your doubts in the comment section. Let's begin the topic. My topic is life processes. In NCERT book, it is 6th chapter and in Maharashtra State Board book, it is 2nd chapter. So what are life processes? Life processes are the important processes or activity that an organism should take up if it want to live in the earth. These life processes are of 8 types. It is very easy to remember the name of these life processes. Mrs. Grant. M stand for movement, R stand for respiration, S stand for sensitivity, G stand for growth, R stand for reproduction, E stand for excretion, N stand for nutrition, and T stand for transportation. In this chapter, we will learn about life processes, nutrition, respiration and reproduction. Let's start with nutrition. So how energy is acquired to do all physical work? Energy is acquired by external substance called as food. The food we eat contains 6 major nutrients: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, vitamins, minerals and water. So by this way, nutrients are of 3 types. Energy giving nutrients, these includes carbohydrate and fat. Body building nutrients, it includes proteins. Protective and regulating nutrients includes vitamins and minerals. This picture is showing digestive system or digestive tract. The food we intake through our mouth passes from esophagus to stomach and from stomach to small intestine, from small intestine to large intestine, and the process of digestion occurs. Glucose, fructose, fatty acids, glycerol and amino acids are absorbed through the mucosa into the bloodstream and lymph in small intestine. Absorption of water, some minerals and drugs takes place in large intestine. By this way, after digestion, nutrients in your food absorb into blood cells and circulatory system passes them to other parts of your body. So how much energy we get from different food components after the process of digestion? We get 4 kilocalories energy per gram of carbohydrates. We get 4 kilocalories of energy per gram of proteins and we get 9 kilocalories energy per gram of lipids. Now we will learn about life processes, respiration. The picture is showing respiration and respiratory tract. We inhale oxygen through our nostril and exhale CO2. Students are confused with the word breathing and respiration. Both are different words. Breathing is a physical process in which the oxygen is inhaled and the carbon dioxide is exhaled. Whereas respiration is a chemical process that occurs in the cells and mitochondria. So in this lesson, I will explain about respiration. Respiration is of 2 types, aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. So first I will explain about aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, it is the process of cellular respiration that takes place in the presence of oxygen gas to produce energy from food. Now look at this picture. Here oxygen that we inhale arrives in alveoli. Alveoli are tiny air sacs in our lungs that takes up the oxygen we breathe in. The oxygen you breathe in goes into your lungs and passes into your blood from there. It is then transported to all the cells in your body through your bloodstream. This blood is known as oxygenated blood, whereas deoxygenated blood is blood that flows out from tissues, consists carbon dioxide, flows through the systemic vein to the right atrium of the heart. Then it pumps towards lungs. From lungs, CO2 exhales through our nostrils. This picture showing flow of oxygen in aerobic respiration. The oxygen that we inhale comes into lungs, from lungs to heart pump it to different organs, and then it enters in tissues, and from tissues to cells. Now this oxygen combined with the nutrients that come in the cell by the process of digestion. This is animal cell, and the cytoplasm and mitochondria of animal cell took part in cellular respiration. First, O2 enter into the cytoplasm. Process of glycolysis occurs in cytoplasm. A molecule of glucose is oxidized step by step. In this process, pyruvic acid, ATP, NADH2 and water are formed. Krebs cycle and electron transfer chain reaction occurs in mitochondria. Mitochondria are known as powerhouse of the cell because they are responsible for release of energy from food, that is cellular respiration. This energy is released in the form of ATP. ATP is called as energy currency of the cell. So aerobic respiration or cellular respiration completed in 3 steps. Number 1, glycolysis. Number 2, Krebs cycle. Number 3, electron transfer chain reaction. In this picture, we can understand about both the life processes. The food we eat contain lipids, carbohydrates and protein. Lipids are converted into fatty acids. Carbohydrates are converted into pyruvic acid by the process of glycolysis, and proteins are converted into amino acids. This process happens in the presence of oxygen. All these are converted into acetyl coenzyme A and enter in mitochondria, where Krebs cycle and electron transfer chain occurs. Thus, a molecule of glucose is completely oxidized in aerobic respiration, and molecules of CO2 and H2O are produced along with energy. CO2 we exhale through our nose. Our body made up of 60 to 70% water. It is that water and the energy we used for all our physical work is obtained after this process. So in this lecture we learned about digestion and respiration. In my next video I will explain in details about glycolysis, Krebs cycle and electron transfer change. If you liked my explanation, please like, subscribe and share my video. Thank you.